Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the One Meal Channel. I'm going to be starting my workday off this morning, and I figured I'd give you a little update as to what that looks like as I struggle to open this up with one hand. Just went out to the local mini mart and got myself an assortment of breakfast items. Let's take a look at them together here. Let's see. About 5 minutes on that will be good. There we go. I think that'll work. I've noticed that these plates are never in there correctly. It's the same way at my old place. So anyway, sorry about that. I got myself some coffee, some onigiri, and of course, a staple favorite, a pork bun. And all of this came out to just under $8, which I think is pretty incredible. So, again, of course, not the greatest quality of food, but everything in Japan is, well, it's made with really good quality. So getting something from a gas station in Japan is much higher quality than what you're going to get at a gas station in the United States. You know, I'm not eating churros or those little, hot dogs wrapped in whatever they wrap them in. And I've never had any sort of stomach issues after eating any of the food that I had, which is pretty incredible. And for $8, it's an absolute steal. So I apologize, I missed an upload for the first time in 90 days. Yesterday, it was my weekend. I spent a lot of time going out drinking, having a good time, meeting new friends, meeting new people. And by the time that I got home and was getting ready for bed, which is when I spent all of my time editing videos, I realized that I didn't have any footage, nor was I really in a good state to be on camera for you guys. I have taken the time to do my laundry, which is what you hear in the background. I'm waiting for that to wrap up. And I'm just gonna let this cook, bring it upstairs, get my laundry done, eat, take a shower, and then start my work day. So again, I apologize for missing the upload, but believe me, I am having a ton of fun up here. I've met some great people and got their contact information. I met a guy who's half Japanese and started a business out here. Another guy who moved out here about 5 years ago and is very close to getting his N5, which means that he's damn near fluent in Japanese. So I've been really impressed with the people I've met. I'm glad I'm making these contacts because I do plan on coming out to Japan again next year, potentially making this a yearly trip because I went out last year, I had a lot of fun, learned a lot of new things, and I'm having a very similar experience now. So anyway, let's see. Yesterday I went out and I did grab a real cup of coffee in the morning at a Tully's. And those cups of coffees, I got a medium, a 12 ounce. That runs about like $3.50. So again, really well priced. You're not paying $7 to $10 a coffee like you would at Starbucks. But you can absolutely pay, a reasonable amount for good quality food. I also went out to a place called Piss Alley. A great name, by the way, Piss Alley in Shinjuku, which is a cash only. It's basically, you're undercover within buildings, but they're like these small little buildings that you can go into that are lined right next to each other and get all sorts of different types of food. There's probably 60 to 80 small little businesses in there, cash only. You go in, you have a ginger highball, an assortment of different type of kind of appetizer foods, wrap up, head over to the next place, sit down, and do it all over again, which was great. I have learned a new food item that I enjoy out here, outside of everything I've already talked about, has actually been their fried chicken, of all things. They have this amazing fried chicken that they'll take the chicken thighs and marinate them for 24 hours and then double fry them when you order. Like, so they'll have them marinated for a whole previous day. They'll double fry them when you order them and bring them out to you. And even when they're soaked in sauce and they're soaked in all the other seasonings that you have, they'll still stay extremely crispy, which has just been incredible. So I have them back to back 2 days. I've also gone to, yesterday was the Emperor's birthday, and so I went out to one of the main temples here in Tokyo and paid my respects. I've gone to several shrines. I've done a lot of sightseeing. I wouldn't say that's very touristy, although there were a bunch of tourists out there, but I've made a fair share of cultural trips out here as well. So I went to the Toyota Museum in, was it Nagoya? I've gone to a variety of places, and then where I am staying right now is in Akihabara, which is still part of Tokyo proper, but it's probably one of the main tourist hubs, especially for Americans out here. All of these experiences have been incredible. I think it's been a great balance between culture and food and personal, just personal interests. Plan to come out here every single year, get into a better rhythm of how I could be sharing videos with you guys. I'm not a vlogger, but I've found that I've kind of fallen into the vlogging category while I'm out here, and I just don't want to be disrespectful to the Japanese people or just other folks that are around me. Filming out in public, trying to have these types of conversations, it's just much better for me to go out and have these experiences, post the places that I'm at on my Instagram story, then kind of give you a recap here on camera at the end of the day. So we have about 5 more days out here. Then I will be flying back to the States, and we will return back to our normal style content where I eat the same type of food every single day. Hopefully we can get a little bit more variety in there, but regardless, thank you for joining me on this journey as I kind of experience new things and have a lot of fun at the same time. So that's it. I'm done cooking up my food. Let's take a look at it, and I'm gonna go take this upstairs before my laundry gets done. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Nice dehydrated egg with some anchovy paste that's there. A little bit of sauce to add onto it. I'll put the lid on, carry it upstairs, and that will be my breakfast for the morning before I start work. So again, thank you all for watching. I'll have another video tomorrow. Thank you very much.